we were supposed to have good old Jim Ross here, but I bought out his seat, so you're stuck with me. Now, this will be an interesting match. The Sergeant, decorated war hero. I mean, truly a war hero, ladies and gentlemen. Fought overseas, horrific injuries, stapled together. I don't know where my servant is. He was supposed to do that. But I mean, a decorated war hero, truly. I mean, he's stitched together with staples and hope and glue. Okay. Oh, Cammy goes behind. A quick kick out. Cammy letting the Sergeant know exactly what he's all about. I thought I was doing this solo. What are you doing here?
I thought I'd come out here and evaluate the Sergeant myself.
Well, I'm familiar with Sergeant Ryan James. I have a scout that I pay that, watches everybody and makes sure that we keep tabs on everyone. Sergeant Ryan James, a very intense individual. I mean, you can't go through combat, you can't go through the trauma that he's gone through and not come out pretty intense.
Oh, yeah, intense. Also a little messed up, I think.
I mean, that's an indictment on our mental health system. We'll get into that another time. Ryan James with the headlock.
Some great technical wrestling by Sergeant Ryan James here.
You know, and it's interesting, the dynamic of the characters, the diversity of the characters that we have right here. I mean, Sergeant Ryan James, obviously, true war hero. And then you got the party bro.
Definitely birds of a different feather.
Kami, will not go down from the shoulder tackle.
Takes more than just one shot to knock down the party guy. And I heard that's more than just the...
Ryan James not used to failure. Oh, hip toss!
I think he failed there.
Another hip toss.
The party boys got the Marine reeling.
And a third hip toss. Gets down and gets him in an armbar for good measure. Kami's showing that he's not just a party bro. He can wrestle. He can hang with the best. Of course, Sergeant Ryan James going through that hard and rigorous Army training. I mean, he participated in their MMA program. He's got the moves. He's bailing out a little bit, taking a breather.
And he's always got something bad to say to the Versus fans.
Well, you got a chip on your shoulder. If you go through what he's gone through, you're going to have that chip. And it's hard to get that chip off. Oh, he hot-shotted him. I mean, bringing the throat down. Oh!
Great better maneuver by Sergeant Ryan James there.
I think what Ryan James, an underrated facet of his game are his brutal knee strikes. I mean, Ryan James has some of the best knee strikes on the Versus roster.
I think Cammy's going to be seeing a dentist after that one.
Well, right now he's seeing stars with a nice jab from Ryan James. Pushing it into the corner. Blocks! Forearm of his own.
Cammy coming back on him. Great forearm shot there.
Absolutely.
Taking the wheels out.
Gets him down. And going after those wheels is very important. You know, in the Army, you learn that the workhorse of your body is your legs. And again, going back to that knee, every time he's in trouble, where does he go to? He goes to that knee, knowing it's his most powerful weapon.
If Cammy's paying attention, he might want to keep working on that knee, take it out of the game.
I think that's right. I think that's his plan. He knows that he has to go back to that knee if he wants to win. If Cammy can take away that knee from Ryan James, he's exponentially increases his chance here.
But Cammy's just a rookie here at Versus Pro, and he's showing his rookie-ness right now.
Ryan James choking Cammy.
Finally got me a mic that's working.
I made sure that I got the good mic by sitting here.
I
for
was
the last
wondering
hour.
what was going on there.
Charges, misses, roll up.
Oh, only a 2 count.
And you saw that he actually rolled too far, letting Ryan James get out of that without too much trouble.
Another rookie mistake by Cammy right there.
One of the things you learn as a veteran of this industry, You have to slow down, and Kami, I think he's just going too fast right now.
And just a big boot to the ribs there.
It's not to the ribs, it was to the liver, which is even worse. You can see Kami just crumples down, and James is able to take advantage by putting him on his throat. You know, a liver shot really, it removes all control of your body. You can see that from Kami as he had a little trouble getting up.
Well, definitely. One shot to the liver will put any man down.
Reverses Ryan James into the corner. Big splash from Kami.
This could be it for the Sergeant right here. Kick out at 2.
Kami, I mean, his instincts were correct after that big splash, going for the cover.
Big headbutt from Sergeant Ryan James.
Ryan James taking a little bit of his own health, taking away Kami's health. Big clothesline from Kami. He needs to follow up.
That was very smart of Kami to get out right on top of him, but only another 2 count.
You can see Kami getting a little bit frustrated here.
He's got to keep that frustration. Oh, big boot. Those are steel-toed boots. That cannot be legal.
And that was as close to a low blow as you can get without getting disqualified. That was pretty low to me. Again, going back to the knee.
I think his jaw might be broken.
Kami, you talk about how Kami is a new wrestler in Versus Pro Studios. The reason you can see that is because he abandoned the leg. If he kept on that leg, he might have been able to keep on that knee and avoid the knee.
I hate to agree with you, but I couldn't agree more with that statement. Big forearm shivers from Sergeant Ryan James. Oh, he trying to knock some sense into Kami, I think.
And just to note, the way he was positioning Kami for those forearms, there was no way for Kami to actually block and make sure that he could absorb some of that from something else other than his head.
That's the trained Marine right there in him.
Ryan?
Once again with the knee right to the face.
That soccer kick from Ryan James really took it out of him. You could see Kami gasping for air as he kicked out.
Took that knee right to the throat. Oh. Surprise the Sergeant.
Quick reversal, and Ryan James just goes back to brutality when he's frustrated.
Just rabbit punching the man, and only a 2 count.
Oh, that was a close 2 count. Kami needs to be careful.
Sergeant Ryan James getting frustrated. He better watch himself.
And of course, the Sergeant always feels like he's not getting the respect he deserves as a war hero.
Respect.
Jawbreaker. Kami, knees of his own. Shining Wizard.
This could be it for Sergeant Ryan James.
1, 2.
You don't get much closer than that without the bell ringing.
That was a close one, ladies and gentlemen. Kami knows he has something.
Whoa.
And
big man going to the top.
I don't think I've seen Kami this serious in a long time. The party bro is now in wrestler mode. Going up to the top.
Took a bad spill there off the top rope. See, that's why it's called a high-risk move.
Knee! I'm sorry, that was a kick, a single leg drop kick to the head. No protection from Kami.
Oh, come on. There was no need. Put the man away. He's done. It was over.
Like I said, Ryan James wants that adulation even more than the win, I think. And that's going to cost him as he eats a forearm. Misses. Goes to the back.
And right to the eyes.
Blatant eye rake, showing disrespect for authority. And just choking him out with the guillotine.
The ref might want to get in there.
That front face lock.
He said no. Kami fighting, trying to fight. Oh.
Kami with those ineffective punches.
He's got the locks in. And
I think that's it. I think that's it.
I think it's just about over here. Kami saying no.
Kami.
But I think it's only a matter
of time.
Needs to hold on.
Needs to get to those ropes. Needs to do something.
James.
He's losing it.
I think he might be out. Ring the bell. That's it. He's out.
And Kami held on for as long as he could, but frankly, once he gets it in the guillotine, there's no getting out of it. That Marine training really coming into play here.